Are you recording?
Yeah, I've been recording all that.
Wait, your Bop It didn't ask you for eye contact? Mine did.
Oh. I forgot to roll.
Did your Bop It give you like change for the cab? Or...
My Bop It asked for breakfast. Welcome to the Secret Adventure Society.
No.
The meeting will come to order.
Will it?
No, it won't. Couple of quick notes. If you haven't yet, be sure to follow our new Secret Adventure Society Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Secret Adventure Society. We've actually been doing some reruns of old sessions every day for several days now, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe consider turning those on while you work. Help us get to that sweet affiliate status, all that fun stuff. Let's see. Also, don't forget, every little bit of engagement that you can give us goes such a long way. Whether you are just liking, commenting on a video, or rating us on a podcast server, or tweeting about us, or whatever, lurking while we stream, whatever. It's so incredibly helpful. And we're getting pretty deep into this campaign now, so I'm hoping we're getting near some pretty cool stuff, some stuff that people will find to be quite engaging. So maybe it's a good time for new folks to see what we're all about here. So we appreciate you spreading the word, commenting, rating, all of that fun stuff. Grateful for every like and every follow and every view.
And every one of you.
And every one of you. Previously on the Secret Adventure Society.
Oh, shoot.
Every fucking time.
It's never ready.
Music.
That's not anger. That's just saying, like, you can
Right,
it.
yeah.
It's just like I'm not going to explain it for the 18th time. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Do you need me to? We can ad lib.
Can you not hear the
I can
music?
read some stuff from the DMG.
I love libbing at. No, we don't hear. Is there music? There's music.
There we go.
Yeah, you got to stop living ads though for like 5 minutes every 10 minutes, or else you're gonna get
Better
like,
than
sore.
ad conservating. It's fine.
I love Thor.
If your ad lib lasts longer than 4 hours, seek immediate medical.
Oh my gosh, Sonny.
Previously on the Secret Adventure Society, you all departed from Mardosta. Several days of gathering supplies with some newfound fast travel abilities that have helped you out along the way, hopping back and forth between Mardosta and Bloodsand. You traveled after that west toward Navira in the nation of Vindrir, which you know to be the only other annexed nation on the continent of Alderan, where it's been rumored to you that Pierce's dad, Gehrman Goodblood, currently resides. En route, you made a stop outside of the city to a spot on the map that you stole from Scott, hoping to find one of his infamous treasure hoards. Upon your arrival, an amused and sentient waterfall actually tricked Pongu into slicing his palm open for some reason. For apparent no reason really that you
It'd
can
be
tell
like
other
that
than
sometimes.
just amusement. However, it was only for kicks, and no damage was done. And the waterfall parted to show that nothing remained of the treasure that it had once guarded. But you did find wet footprints inside. Realizing that someone had been there recently enough for there to be water in the form of footsteps, you asked the waterfall who it had been, and they confirmed that it had been Scott before the spell that granted the waterfall life dissipated. Kess scryed on Scott and found him in a palace in Evercrest, next to none other than King Tamarind, twice believed to be dead and once saved by the likes of you on your first adventure together. And that is where we begin tonight's game. It is late afternoon. You're all standing by a waterfall who is no longer whispering to you. What are you doing?
Well, I think we should probably acknowledge right off the bat that we did not listen to TLC's warning. We chased waterfalls, and Pongu got cut.
Did not stick to the rivers.
I was looking
Right.
for Jason.
Exactly.
Go, Jason Waterfall.
I mean,
And Power Rangers.
Yeah.
go, Chase Waterfalls.
I went Inspector Gadget, so I'm glad you guys. Go, Jason Waterfall.
There's no wrong answer.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
Okay, so Scott,
Catch me back up. The
Okay.
king's still alive?
the king. Well,
Yeah.
he was alive when we left.
So I don't have a kingdom? He owed me something. Wait, no, hold on. I have a letter.
Are you prince?
You don't have a letter,
No, I think you've burned it, buddy.
dear. Oh, you burned it.
You were once.
Oh no.
You were supposed to be a prince.
Well,
A once and future king.
I don't know. I can't read, so I don't really know what the letter said, but
Oh.
but
Do you want to learn?
what?
Do you want to
read?
learn how to read? Yeah.
I've never found any use for it.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying. I'm
It
gonna
mostly
go around-
sucks.
Yeah,
So
when you
it's-
read, you learn things, and when you learn things, people try to kill you for that
Let's-
information.
Unless you're reading certain books.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh. That's true. I get royalties. We're generating funds. Yeah.
So wait, now you're a royal? I'll never be royal.
You are a little prince inside my heart.
It'd be a weird place for me to be. I don't think I'd fit.
This is all fantastic, but King Tamrin,
Yeah, he's alive.
right?
Uh,
Which
So we didn't know Scott knew him. That's what we didn't know.
no, that's a
Oh.
problem. But the thing is, I don't know. I feel like I feel like we're being pulled in 8 different directions right now.
Okay, so that's the thing. We have to go to the Ink Tree Glade first. That's the quickest one we can get to.
Right, because we got to stop Scott from getting whatever is there. if it's
Whatever
building.
he's looking for. Yeah.
Right.
Are we?
Scott's a dick.
Zach, I'm sorry. We have traveled.
You traveled. You guys traveled at the end of. You traveled back to Mardosta at the end of the last session.
No, we traveled to the closest tree to the Ink Tree Glade that I could get to.
That's
remember?
right. You did. I'm sorry. I was so sick. I
It's okay.
was so.
I
very sick.
forgot to.
You all
Please.
traveled. Ignore every fucking thing that I just said.
Because I've already.
Wow,
no, it's not that big.
It's
not.
less wet here than it was previously.
Yeah, we're not by the
You're
waterfall
not
anymore.
by the waterfall. You all traveled.
Scene change.
That's right. I said you all traveled probably. I want to say it was 2 to 3 hours, or no, it was probably a 1 hour flight from the Ink Tree Glade.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Can we
So
do a Star
I'm
Wars
so
flight?
sorry.
Whoop.
Okay,
Oh, but he's nerfed.
so we're at the Ink Tree Glade.
You're not at the Ink Tree Glade yet.
We're 1 hour's flight from the Ink Tree Glade.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So that being said, you are it's cold once again. You had traveled sort of away from the chilly north of Mardosta. There's a little bit of snow on the ground, but you all are sort of you're in like a woodland area, not many signs of civilization. So, in the interest of time, is there any like before you take off to Mardosta, is there anything that you all would like to be doing as you travel?
We'd be going to Ink Tree Glade.
We're not going to Mardosta.
I meant the Ink Tree Glade.
No.
Okay.
I think I have tunnel vision right now.
Okay. Can I
Yeah.
get a survival check from someone?
Pongu had the
I'll do it.
monocle.
I
Okay.
get a survival, right?
Mhm.
Or advantage.
Oh.
Oh, Q got a good one.
22.
Okay. So, yes, without issue, Pongu, your monocle sort of lights up. A pathway lights up in your monocle, and honestly, between like you and Q, you're impressed with Q. Like he could have done it by himself, but you're watching with fascination as you all just soar, and the snow below you seems to be melting in real time as it gets thinner and thinner and thinner. And Eventually, you see large pine trees and cedar and oak, just all different types of wood in an immensely thick, you've never seen a forest quite this thick, but you're able to just narrowly, Cass, you're able to just narrowly find a way to land from above within these trees. But you look around and there's impossibly tall, like redwoods, all sorts of really interesting trees with interesting like bark on it. You see when you land, the bark looks almost moist, and when you hop off of Cass's back, you land in there's a squishing sound, and you look down and your feet are black.
Oh.
And there is this basically puddles of this thick inky material that is layered on top of the ground. It's almost marshland.
Ew.
And then when you look closer, it appears to be leaking out of the trees.
Is it humid then?
It's not super humid, no.
Ew.
This is interesting.
I was about to ask how it got its name, but
Ew.
It's so
I don't know.
squishy.
All I can see is Isma. I hate the forest or the jungle. She throws the thing and it smacks her. Sorry. That's all I can see right now.
I don't know. I kind of like it. You see Q just rubbing mud on his face.
Oh.
It cools me off.
Is this safe?
It's actually really cold though,
I think it's
but
fine.
I can't feel it. But now I have mud on my face.
It's not just mud, it's black.
What? Yeah, why
Black
is it
mud.
this color? Kess, are you familiar with this stuff?
I mean,
Texas tea.
it's the ink tree glade. So I just it's
I
just
thought there were octopi or
inky.
squid here.
Oh.
Is it? Is it?
Are
that
there?
stuff? What if it causes fire? Is it the black stuff that causes fire?
Pongu, make
Oil?
a perception check.
Like in an oil lantern?
Just got an 11.
An 11. Okay. You don't see anything, but you hear crawling as if like leaping from branch to branch above you.
Did you all hear that?
I'm sure I did.
wait, Q rubbing himself.
Something's squirting up
What?
yonder. Squirts.
It sounds like.
Hear that sound?
That's not the blobby shit from the cave, is it?
Oh, I hope not. Oh.
Pierce
Ugh.
unholsters his pistol now, and he's looking up at the branches.
Okay. Pierce, make a perception check. Cass,
I'm looking
with your
okay.
passive perception, yeah, you almost certainly see it once Pongu brings attention to it. What you get?
What is
4.
4? Okay. You don't see anything. You don't even hear anything because you're so distracted by how fucking gross the ground is. But Cass, when you look up, you see something impossible. And lurching from tree to tree, stopping to get a glimpse of you, and then just climbing away from you as if skittish, as if scared of you. There is an octopus in the trees, just like jungle gymming across the forest.
Oh, that's so cool.
Pass.
It was an octopus. Oh,
Don't
that's
like it.
What?
awesome.
Is that the Roctopus?
Oh,
You saw one in the tree?
yeah. I think it
The
was just a
Roctopus.
normal octopus. Right?
It's just a normal. Well, I don't know. Remember, I got the octopus stuff from your kitchen, which is delightful.
Yeah.
I didn't know if we could harvest more.
I mean, they're really intelligent. I don't know if I want to kill one.
No, we could just ask for it to, like, milk into a cup or whatever they do. Can't you just, like, put it next to its mouth and, milk it.
I don't think its mouth is what that comes from.
Well,
Are we
I'm
talking
not-
about the ink? It's everywhere. It's all over the ground.
But is it better directly from a source so that it's not mixed with mud?
I don't even know if this ink came from the octopus or from the trees. I think we're getting really sidetracked.
Okay, yeah,
I just
yeah.
don't like octopuses.
If we encounter one, oh yeah, why?
Because one of them tried to fuck us up the day we met. Just a big motherfucker.
That's different. He didn't try to do anything. He landed on a building and died. He didn't
Oh.
try
and
to
I
do
was
anything.
under that dying thing when it swiped me in the face.
But I don't think it meant to.
It died.
Oh, good. So it just mindlessly kills without meaning to. So it could just accidentally fuck our shit up. That's better.
Anybody could do that.
Oh, good. Now I've got new anxieties.
That's part
You
of.
know, there are clerics that you can talk to for that.
I don't have trauma. I don't need a therapist.
Okay. Oh, off to the cache or hoard.
Okay,
whatever.
Okay.
Pierce has been looking at the map while they've been rolling on about squids and shit. Pierce has been trying to look at the map in regard to where we are and where the X is. Like
Make a
he's
survival check.
however long that conversation took is the time he spent.
Make a survival check.
Come on, anything but a 2. It's a natural 20.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Pierce, you study the map and you begin to walk and you find yourself in a little bit of a clearing, but you don't necessarily see anything, not just at first glance. Like you just see, you see more trees. Like it looks more or less like the rest of the forest did. You'd have to spend a little bit more time investigating to find anything different.
Yeah, so while you guys are chatting, Pierce takes the map and he's looking at it and he just starts to walk without saying anything to you. So he finds the clearing and he stops and he looks around.
While we're all talking, I'm like, walk and talk. We'll just.
Walk and talk.
I'm gonna follow Pierce.
Pierce, if you like, make an investigation check.
Yeah. Okay, somewhere around here. 9.
9. You don't see anything.
Fuck, it's here.
Detect magic.
Okay. One moment.
Thank you for making the noise, Cass.
It's how you know
Yes,
she's
there is.
detecting.
There is certainly magic. You sense in one area, you sense conjuration magic, and at about that time, you all hear a voice. Shout the name you dare not whisper. It's almost robotic. After a moment of
Ew.
looking at each other, shout the name you dare not whisper.
Ew.
That is an incorrect entry. And cue a giant pink hand holding a
Ah.
bat materializes out of nowhere and whacks you on the head.
I got
You're gonna
whack-a-cued?
You're going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Scott.
That's not.
That is an incorrect entry.
Ah!
Cass, you're going to take 3 points of
I wanna-
bludgeoning damage
I
as
wanna-
the same hand.
Can I dodge
As-
it?
Okay, let's do this. If you know it's coming, it rolls to hit and it misses. So it swings at you and it misses. So now that you know that it's coming,
Gugamore.
that is an incorrect entry. And it misses.
Speak the name you shall not whisper.
okay, let's talk to
Speak
each
the
other
name you
before
shall
we
not
start.
whisper.
Yeah, yeah.
Speak the
No, we
name
scream out
you shall not
answers.
whisper.
We're gonna
Speak
party
out the
wipe.
You dare not whisper.
name. What is it? Speak the name you dare not whisper.
Shout the name.
Shout the name you dare
Shout-
not whisper.
You dare not whisper.
That is an incorrect entry.
That was a good one. That was a good shot. Good try.
Pongu,
Bye, Pongu.
that's That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. You're going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Nick Cartagena.
That is the correct entry.
No fucking way.
Oh!
And the spectral hand juts out once again and gestures for you to follow it. And then it waves and a door appears out of nowhere.
How did you do that?
She takes notes. That's how she fucking did it.
Sure, yeah.
It's the name that's been linked to all these places.
I'm glad you remember that because I thought it was a Backstreet Boy for a second.
You know, I had always assumed that Nick Cartagena was like one of Scott's dudes. Do you think they had to have known each other, right?
I don't know.
What if Scott was one of his dudes?
Well, like,
Yeah.
yeah, because we were at his grave, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
that's where Not Nice Ghost got blueyed.
Okay.
So this door has materialized in front of you. The spectral hand has disappeared.
Can we say that before at some point, if you're allowing it, I'd like to ritually cast telepathic bond because Pongu's concerned about saying things out loud, so he wants the group to be able to like communicate with
Okay.
each other for the next
Sure.
hour. Okay. All right. So in case we have more puzzles that we have to speak out loud to avoid, getting bludgeoned. Now we can communicate in our heads. And he says,
I don't know. The other thing you could do is just keep your goddamn mouth shut till we figure it out. But if that's impossible, we can do it your way.
Oh, Pierce,
Solutions.
you did a great
Pierce.
job. You did really well saying anything at all. It was wonderful.
Not in love with people, just talking directly into my head. But
Hold
If
up.
you know it's
Pongu,
us.
does literally anything we think get transmitted, or do we have to choose to transmit it to each other?
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure intent matters.
I think you have agency to communicate. They're not just like digging in your brain.
Okay, you're not gonna hear every single thing I think unless I want you to.
No, but we already know, Pierce.
I pretty much say every single thing I think, so I guess it
I
probably
know, that's
doesn't
what
matter a
I
whole lot.
mean. That's
Yeah,
what I
okay.
mean.
Cast the
Of course,
shit.
mate. Yeah. This like golden light ethereally connects all of us now, for better or worse.
Yeah, you you watch as this like golden powder, almost this ethereal golden powder, just forms out of Pongu's hand and flies towards you all and like wriggles its way inside your ears.
Cass, can you hear me?
Huh? Yeah.
Testing.
How's my audio?
Yes.
Is it good?
Sounds good now that you have the correct settings set.
What if I do this? Click, click, click. All right, fine.
Okay, I'll go first since I want to. Pierce goes up to the door with his pistol out, and he knocks on it lightly. Tap, tap, tap.
Nothing happened.
Kick it in.
Oh, kick it in?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Can we just open it? We
Yeah,
set
do
the
that first.
password.
Yeah, sure. So Pierce reaches towards the doorknob and he turns it a little bit, but he kicks it with he doesn't, you know what I mean? He turns the doorknob so that it looks like he kicks the door open, but he if it unlatches, he wants to unlatch it and kick it open so that he looks cool to Q, but didn't
Yes.
actually have to kick down a closed door.
You hear a voice, violent intentions detected, and the hand juts forward with a bat and bonks you on the head again.
Oh,
It misses though, so it tries, and you're like it only rolled a 5. So like it it bonks at you, and you're able to like duck out of the way.
Pongu pats Pierce on the shoulder and goes, better time. And then he casts Gift of Alacrity on Pierce, so you can add a D8 to your initiative if we ever go into combat.
Okay, so it doesn't like violent intention, so I'm going to go last. Pierce holsters his gun.
So
Pongu should go first.
Pongu should go first.
And then you, then me, then Pierce.
Yes.
So the door's still locked.
I don't know. You can violent. You can be violent.
Oh yeah, did the
you
door
say?
come open? How'd that resolve?
So you twisted the doorknob, but it like when you kind of jumped out of the way before you actually pushed it open
Okay.
because of the bat.
Don't
yeah.
say that. I'll beat the shit out of you.
After you, Pongu.
Pongu gently caresses the knob and pushes in.
Oh.
Sexual intentions detected.
Does he get a bonk for that?
Yeah. It's
Horny ball.
yeah. The hand needs recalibrating. It keeps missing, but the like it comes out and drops
We've
the
been
bat.
there. All
Basically.
been there.
Okay, no aggression and no sex. I was just being gentle. Anyways,
I find that unlikely.
oh, hi, I'm Pongu. Who are you? Do you have a name, Mr.
No.
Hand? Do you want a name?
No,
Mr. Hand.
Are you,
please
Are
don't
you-
call me that.
what would you
I'm
like
but a
to be
spectral
called?
intelligence.
SI. Okay, we go in.
I have nothing more to say.
Pongu like just creeps in, very like just worried now.
Okay, so you open the door, and it is clear to the other side. But you,
Okay.
when you step through, you hear the sound of footsteps on like metal or rock or something. It's not that your footsteps are not in the forest when you step through the door.
Oh, interesting. Can I tell what kind of arcanery is happening, or?
You could if you cast detect magic or
Do
something.
I still have it up? It's 10 minutes.
It's conjuration. It's the same as earlier.
Okay.
'Cause,
Well,
yeah, it's only been 10 minutes.
I hurry through and I beckon everyone else inside. Yeah, it's
Okay.
different in here.
Yes, I couldn't tell that you still had detect magic up because you stopped doing the noise.
I thought I was sending it to y'all, so I just send.
Okay,
Alright,
does everyone
yeah,
step
it's not
through?
bad. Yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah, Pierce will
then Cass, then
Yeah.
Hugh, then Pierce.
bring up the rear.
PK
Lifting.
Kippy.
And basically, like as after about 10 seconds, you get the feeling it's based on an arbitrary amount of time. But like Pierce, you just barely get inside before whoop, your stomach lurches and you all start to rise.
Oh,
Oh my
fuck.
god.
Another elevator.
Octopuses And then elevators. This
I'm-
is starting to feel
Yeah.
real familiar.
The last time we were on an elevator was not.
You start to
good.
rise a little bit, and then basically after about a minute, less than a minute probably, you rise up into the branches of the trees, and it looks like you're in a completely different place. You see a room, you see a cave, essentially, like a room of a cave.
This is like a cave room.
In the trees?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't make sense, but like just beyond the tree line, it's like the trees disappear and they like in and of themselves become cave.
This hurts.
Fascinating.
It's
Brain.
disorienting.
You can even smell. You hear the drip of water, as well as like you smell the dank mold of a cave.
Mm.
Where once, only a moment ago, you smelled the fresh pine and oak.
I love the smell of caves.
Me too. It smells like home.
It actually is a pretty nice smell.
Is there lighting in here?
There is not.
Oh.
I'm not used to going up into a cave.
Oh, hold on. We need a light. Pierce can't see.
Nope.
Oh.
And I'm just like, I can't see either.
Pierce reaches out his hand to try to like make sure, like he's like doesn't want to be alone in the dark.
Grab a hand, to grab Pongu, and where's Q?
I'm down here.
Okay, but you can see, right?
Yo, sure.
You have dark vision. Right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
You would think I
I'll-
would know that.
Oddly enough, Faye do not.
Yeah, you have.
so
You have dark vision, Q. So I think Q is the only one of you that does.
So the three
Oh,
adults
wait.
can't see.
Q is
You
an
guys
adult.
have-
I
That's
know,
rude.
he is.
Do you
I pull out
have-
a
Oh, you got one.
yeah, you got a torch. Pongu flicks one out, lights it, and uses a mage hand to carry it, like above the group, so he has his other hand free.
Okay. So you all step forward from you turn around and there's nothing there. It's like you see there's a spot, like a square spot where the stone looks a little bit different than the rest of the rock around you. But like it's almost like a square, like you're in an elevator. But apart from that, there's nothing else there.
What a curious place.
And you all step forward, you said?
Yeah, we'll step forward.
So you step around and there's like this tunnel. There's no forks in the tunnel. It's a pretty well straight shot, but it's like a theme park ride queue. Like you twirl around in several different cave pathways and down a little bit, and eventually you round a corner, and then absolutely glowing off of the torch is a lot of glass. You find yourselves in what is pretty unmistakably a room full of very, very valuable looking books and like several shelves of books and potions, and it appears to mostly be potions
Shiny.
and materials of that nature.
This
What?
feels like a trap.
The shiniest thing there.
Make a perception check.
Can anyone tell if there are traps? Pierce, are you good at that?
I can find traps.
Ah,
Zachary, that would be a natural one.
A natural one. The shiniest thing there is the floor.
Oh my
It's the
God.
stone floor. There's a
This-
shimmer. There's a little puddle, and you would swear on everything that you have that there is something golden inside the puddle
Guys,
on the floor.
guys, there's gold in the floor puddle. I
That's
dived into the
everybody.
puddle.
oh dear.
Okay.
Two.
As you dive into the puddle, it just like shimmers. It was just a reflection from the torch.
Oh.
You're all wet now.
Do we need to go over how reflections work, pal? When you're in the bathroom, you know that's not another kobold in there talking to you, right?
I get real confused in the bathroom. You know this.
That's fair. That's 100% fair. Okay, next time we see.
Did you want me to flush something?
Oh God,
Gosh.
no! Never do that again.
It's a modern Roman toiletry.
There's at Cass's house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
Shadow
She
Mars
has
have
indoor plumbing.
is good shit.
She has a bidet.
Oh wow.
Q, that was a broken pipe, pal. you
It's
broke the
clean, real
you broke
good.
the pipe. Yeah.
I didn't think we had bidets.
No,
Yes.
he broke your sink is what happened.
Oh,
Yeah, but my butthole was
There's the
sparkling at the floor.
Foreign contraptions, yeah. Only the finest artificers know how to make them. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, Cass, look for traps. I'm gonna look. None of the other. Once we've gotten into the Pongo, every single time we've got into one of these things, there hasn't been a trap inside. It's been traps outside, but I think we're okay.
We just have that angry hand.
Pierce has guidance for.
I still hear you, you motherfucker.
What? Why are you so aggressive? I just said you got angry.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Pongo,
Aw.
don't.
I
piss
see
it off.
in my telepathically now. I'm just like, he's very ornery.
Oh yeah, telepathically, Pierce will go. Do not piss it the fuck off.
I know.
Han, can we high five?
I'd really rather not.
You gonna leave a brother hanging?
The hand appears, and good lord, it's a natural one. The hand appears holding a bat and swings at you, but the bat breaks against the stone wall.
Oh. Guys, I don't think it. It's fine.
We're gonna
It's
get
not a friendly
kicked.
hand.
Y'all are gonna get us kicked out of this cave before we even get a chance to look. Pierce goes immediately over to the books and starts looking at some of the books.
I want to
Okay,
give
make
Pierce
an investigation check.
What?
What?
I want to give him guidance for investigation. I've been trying to say it for like 10 minutes.
Okay,
guidance.
you say that like I'm not gonna let it happen.
Well, I know, but I don't want you to think that I'm saying I'm giving him guidance after you tell him.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. That's fine. That's how guidance works.
While he's looking, guys, in my head, whose place do we think this is?
Nick Cartagena?
Then why would the question be to speak the name you shall not speak, utter? You're afraid to utter because if Nick, why would he be afraid to say his own name?
Maybe it's Nick's mum?
Oh,
10.
I also have a bad relationship with my mother, so
Apparently many of us do.
two mothers.
10.
Oh yeah, 10 on the investigation with guidance.
Okay. I thought you were saying. Okay, I didn't realize that was.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Sorry.
You rolled a 10 on the investigation check, Pierce.
Say that again.
You rolled a 10 on your investigation check, Pierce.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
With guidance.
Yes.
Okay. So you're looking, and they're journals. It's you can't make head or fucking tail of them. They're journals. Eventually, you see the name Afrit Stone. AFRIT Stone. They're journals. They appear to be about some of the potions that are in this room, but you don't know any of these words, man. It's
Do they sign off on their journal entries?
It's less of a sign off and more of a this journal is the property of Afrit Stone.
Afrit Stone. Okay.
Angu would like to see if there are any spell books.
Okay. Take a little bit of time, look through them. They don't seem to be spells. They're the only thing in there that is nearing anything like incantations are things that are used in potion making. Incantations that are used in potion making.
Okay. So these are all journals, huh, Pierce?
Yeah, they don't belong to Nick. They don't belong to Scott. They belong to Afrit
Afrit?
Stone.
Who's
Afrit.
To be
Hey.
clear, a lot of them belong to Afrit Stone. Some of them are just general potion making books that don't have any
Ooh.
names in them or anything like that.
Do you
Oh.
think
There
this
are-
Afrit Stone person is terrified of Nick Cartagena?
I don't know, maybe.
So we can. Is this by like they've been looking at them and picking them up, right?
At the books, yeah.
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 What happens when we try to take one?
When you try to take a book, are you trying to leave the place?
Not yet.
Off the shelf.
Just
we've been-
like take it to go into like to look for another room or something.
So there is no other room. This is like the end of the tunnel that you have been through. So that much is very clear. There's no sort of outlet. This is like a dead end of the tunnel.
Find traps.
Okay. Again, that just happens, right?
Yeah.
You don't see any traps.
Okay, potion making books, journals. What is this? The glass stuff. Is it potion making equipment?
Yes, there's potion, not necessarily potion making equipment, but an absolute treasure trove of pre-made potions. That are in
Oh.
glass vials.
Grab them all in the bag.
Oh.
Shining is one.
There are literally hundreds of them.
Grab
there's
them
no way that
all.
there's no way you could grab them all.
Shiniest.
Do we not have one of those special
Wait,
bags?
Yeah, I have a bag of holding.
It's more than you could fit within a bag of holding.
Oh.
Especially considering you already have a lot of stuff in the bag of
I
holding.
thought a bag of holding doesn't have a limit.
It does.
Oh.
Is there anything else that's like particularly of note or is like humming with magical energy?
If you like, you can make an investigation check to look at some of the potions, or an Arcana check if you wish,
Okay.
to sort of like detect anything particularly interesting on the potions.
I got 17.
17. Okay. And Cass, we're going to come back to you as well. But yes, as you're looking around these things, there are several shelves, and you have to walk around some of the shelves. But yes, you see there is one thing in particular that stands out to you, Pongu, and it's got a label on it that just says Weave Wrinkle. But it's this silvery, whitish sort of liquid in a glass vial.
If we continue to have time while Kess goes, I'd like to start identifying it ritually.
Okay. So yes, I'll come to that in just a moment.
Okay.
Kess, do you start walking around and looking at some of these shelves as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you are looking around, something very, very interesting catches your eye. You walk around and it's not possible to miss because it's just sitting in the middle of the floor. There is a small pool of void water. Of void essence. It's like basically it's the size of a kiddie pool, just on the floor.
What?
And then Pongu. Let me pull that up for you. I apologize.
And what is it called? Wrinkle?
Weave Wrinkle.
Wrinkle. Okay.
And let me find that for you.
Silver.
Sorry. It's hiding from me.
Yes. What is? You think this is more void water?
This is void water. I need to take it all.
Pierce looks like he's been flipping through a journal to no avail, and when he hears void water, he turns and goes, "Wait, it's here?
Right there.
Can you Yeah, we don't want to leave any for him. My
No.
recommendation is take anything that looks important.
Yeah.
We burn the rest."
Yeah.
And we
Pongu.
Pierce says that in telepathetically.
teleprophetically.
Not Pierce. Pongu, as you identify this, you identify that it is a very rare potion. It is called Weave Wrinkle, and it is an ethereal green and silver swirling potion that can be used to cloud the intelligence of spellcasters.
Oh, spellcasters. After I identify it, I'll name it to the group and let them know this is. Yeah, I think this might be one of the things that we should probably take. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, to spell block people, sure.
Yeah, but not me. Okay, okay. Would you like it, Pierce? That might be helpful for you. Just don't use it on us.
Well, don't give me a reason to use it on you.
Look, agreed. Yeah.
Then we're in agreement.
Pongu hands it over to Pierce. It's pretty. Don't drink it.
Pierce takes it. He tries to flip it like in his hand before he puts it in the. He's being somewhat slightly careless with it.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh God. Pongu ready's in action.
Say 7.
Shit. Okay, so your fingers are kind of slick, a little bit oily, a little bit sweaty, and it basically just falls straight through, and the glass shatters on the stone floor beneath you. There's this
Pongu.
moment-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say if you give, you finish your thing and then I'll counter if I do.
I was just going to say there is a tense moment where all of you are looking at each other, Like, what's gonna happen?
And then Pongu goes, "If I could turn back time," and then he like rewinds it, and it goes back into Pierce's hand.
Does Pierce remember the break?
Oh yeah, like it just.
Oh yeah.
You can just do it again.
No, well, yeah, okay. Hold on. Okay, first of all, apologies. I'm just gonna put this in my stuff and not fuck around. So, like, sorry, Kess, I'm sorry. Q, you probably didn't notice, but I'm sorry. Pongu, I'm sorry.
Really confused
So-
as to what happened. It looked like you just morphed a glass back together. I didn't know you could do that.
While I'm like looking around at stuff, I'm just gonna turn into Pierce and be like, "My name's Pierce. I never drop anything." Like, just like.
Oh, God.
And I'm just gonna like, but I'm doing my own thing off to the side, but I'm just mocking him.
Drop it. Look, if this is my one time, then just it's. How did you do that, Pongu?
What? It's a new bit. You know, the new thing that I went to the cottage and Nylena, and where I met Nyx, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
what she taught me.
Okay, so it's we're not living in a consequence-free environment. Like everyone will, if I make a mistake, you can undo the physical mistake, but not people remembering my mistake.
I don't know the philosophical or like the full-on expansive metaphysical aspects of it, but to a degree, yes.
Okay. Okay.
But like on
So-
a small scale, like we can't reverse.
I'll explain what I was thinking, because if we see, King Tamrin, and I punch him in the face, punching a king's not a great idea, but I kind of wanna. So if you took that back, would it actually not be taken back?
He would still know that you punched him in the face.
Okay, that
I
sucks.
think.
Okay, yeah, that's that. I was curious about that.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we had this conversation today.
It's like, is it like, GameCube Prince of Persia, or is it like Jake Gyllenhaal adaptation?
I
Thanks,
don't
Chris.
know. I'm a Swiftie, so I don't really support him. You know.
The most Pongu answer. Oh, that's good.
Pongu, if you please, take an inspiration.
So how does, from a technical perspective, how does this? Pierce has put this Reeve Winkle in his bag. How do those work? Does he like power of Christ compels you on some of the, like on a mage?
So I will put it in your inventory, but it's anyone who consumes the potion.
They must consume it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still Pierce
Okay.
in a dress. And the whole time he was having that conversation with Pongu, I made my way over behind him and I was like doing my hands the same way and like mocking him.
Pierce, you look good in a dress.
Pierce turns
As good as
around.
me, and not as good as Cass, but like the third best looking. Actually, Pongu wore a really cool dress too. The fourth best looking person in a dress I've ever seen.
Pierce turns around and comes face to face with himself in a dress. I figured I would look fucking fantastic.
You have great
Hips.
quads,
Yeah,
hips. That's,
I
it's a
feel
short dress.
a lot like stronger right now.
No, it's not. You don't see the hips. It's just the outline.
I don't know what dress you. I just saw the Met Gala.
Cass,
Yeah, that's fair.
can you be Cass again?
Is this weird?
I don't hate it, but it's a little weird.
Okay, I'll be Cass. It's kind of fun though.
It is fun being me.
And twirling in a dress.
So
I like the
Pongu,
twirling. It's my
Yeah.
favorite part.
with that 17 that you rolled, that's not the only potion you find. You find several others that you are
Oh.
able to They all have labels on them, interestingly enough. But it would, like, as you're walking around, you have like, you find yourself wondering how long it would take to sort of understand what each of these potions does, and it would take weeks, if not months.
Oh.
But you find a vial of what is labeled silver tongue mutagen, death cap powder. So it's like a black powder liquid, like almost like a wet sand sort of thing. Something called liquid lich. And there are a few vials actually of what you recognize to be both life and void essence. Not only the pool. And a something called cognitive mutagen.
I'm
Those are what you find with a fairly thorough 10-15 minute sweep.
Why does
Okay.
cognitive mutagen sound familiar to me?
It shouldn't.
Okay. Okay.
It's completely made up. I relay all that to the group telepathically, and I suggest perhaps we should. I know we would like to take all of them, yeah, Kes, but maybe we just take like a sampling and get it back to your brother, and he can maybe replicate it.
Yeah, we're gonna fill the bag up with as much as we can. My main thing right now is I need to get this kiddie pool of void water. And I don't exactly know how to transport this.
I think that was a new sentence.
First time those words have ever been spoken in the history of the English language.
Can you? Do you have any empty vials on you? Or?
Are there empty vials in here?
There's a few. Looking around, you can probably find a dozen empty vials.
Will
Probably
it take all of
1 or
this?
2 ounces. No. It'll take. There's probably 40 gallons. There's quite a bit.
40 gallons?
Can you
Oh.
destroy water,
Yeah.
Kes?
Yeah, so if we take what we can here and don't say it out loud, because that voice is going to get real pissy when we start talking about setting this place on fire. But if we take what we can, destroy the rest of it, we may have to be hasty. But he can't have any of this.
Yeah, I agree. Oh,
Wait, hold on.
Okay. Okay.
I, hmm,
I think I can
No.
use it all up.
hold on. I'm confused. Which I know shouldn't surprise you.
No, we're ready for it.
Whose house are we in?
I don't know if this is a house.
Right, okay, semantics. But, like, it's not Scott's.
Scott knows about this place. Might be using this place. It may belong to him, but it may not. It may belong to Nick Cartagena, and it may not. And it may belong to, what was the name on the journal?
A Frito Stone.
A
A free-
stone.
And it may be a Frita Stone.
Well, I was thinking if... Oh, so many names. If Nick Cartagena's grave was near where Scott's hangout was, Nick might be Scott's friend, and if this guy hates and is afraid of Nick Cartagena, and then might be an enemy of Scott, and
Yeah.
therefore maybe a friend for us.
Yeah.
So maybe we should try to find him before and not piss him off, because then we might be Scott. Might be on Scott's side. What if a Fritos is the? What if Fritos are the good guy?
Yeah, it's
They may be, but I think that Scott's going to be coming for this stuff, and probably pretty soon. He's been looting each of these places,
Okay, that's true.
and so we could wait and let Scott do it so that someone else is mad at Scott instead of being mad at us. But then Scott's got all this shit that it might be more important that he not have.
That's true. I just think that we need to try to find this guy because he may know more about Scott. Because we really know, like, he's a dick. His name's
Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah,
And then, like, the list is not much longer.
he's buddy with King Tamerlane.
Well, yeah.
Do you
Not sure I
think
said
it-
his name right.
Do you think it'd be possible to talk
Tamarind.
to the hand? I know he's not very. Oh,
Your apartment really loved that '90s reference.
I was about to say, but is the face home?
do you think? I know that the hand hasn't been very compliant, but perhaps just see if the hand knows who Scott is.
Okay,
there's
I've
a
got
Entry.
an idea.
Wait, what did it say?
Out loud. Oh wait, what did it say?
You heard that is the correct entry.
Entry for what?
Nothing happens.
I
Wait.
think
You were. Go ahead.
I just think that it means that it doesn't really care about us, right?
Okay, hold on. I've got an idea. Hand debug root entry.
Incorrect entry.
Mm.
That's gonna hit. You're gonna take
Swordfish.
10 points of bludgeoning damage as a fresh bat whacks down on top of you.
Motherfucker! Ah. Okay, never mind. Don't ask this question. Ah.
Com-
I hate getting hit in the head.
computer.
This is not fucking Star Trek.
Dang it!
You did not say the magic word.
Can we have
Newman.
a history of Nick Cartagena?
That is an incorrect entry. Again, not a baseball, but the bat comes out and swings, but it misses you.
So in the group chat, in our heads, I am.
Group chat.
So Nick Cartagena and Scott are proper entries, but nothing else.
Wait, what about? Did we try to say in the head? Did we try to say if Freedy Stone?
No, do it.
Freedy Stone.
That is an incorrect entry.
Oh no.
It's a natural one, though.
Ha. Ha.
So again, another bat just smashes up against the wall.
Okay.
Done.
And
What's
as
the-
it
what's-
does, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, Pierce was gonna ask, what is the nearest town from here?
Was that
Mardosa,
out
right?
loud or was that in the group chat?
In group chat. Yeah, group chat. He doesn't want to say stuff because he don't want to get hit.
Pierce, as you say
So
that,
he's-
you say that, your mind grows cold. Something literally behind your eyes, physically, you feel your brain become cold. And you hear footsteps coming around the corner. And you hear a voice. Well, y'all certainly do ask the wrong questions, don't you? And you look up. Pongu, you do not recognize this person. But Pierce, Kess, Q, this is an impossibly pale man, very skinny, with white hair and a mustache. Pierce, you recognize him as the magistrate of New Hexton.
Pierce, didn't you kill this motherfucker?
Group chat.
Oh.
Like I said,
No.
y'all asked all the wrong questions.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
We went full circle with the dress! With Pierce in a dress! Full circle!
Wow, that is. It's two
That was very foreshadowing. That was accidental foreshadowing.
What is happening? Okay, I don't want to know yet. I don't want to know.
Okay.
So we're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a moment. Y'all hang tight.
I'm broken. Hey, assholes.
Oh God.
I'm not alone this time. It's me, and it's Brenna. It's Goon. It's Brenna. Goon. Brenna. And we just got done shopping, but before we shopped in person, we ordered these awesome Session Zero merch. This sweater is the most comfortable thing I own currently, and of course I got it from your boy Session Zero. And then Brenna here decided to break my heart because in our last campaign that we played together, shut up, her character married my character, but before she did that, she basically pledged her life to Baphomet. So of course, when Session Zero dropped,
I did not.
you did. But look at show it the shirt.
Okay, it's
It's
a
Baphomet.
no,
That's the thing a Thrall would wear.
no,
I'm just saying.
Morgan did not. Baphomet was already dead.
Lies
She just
and
took his
gaslighting.
sword.
Lies and gaslighting.
I
But look, all right, show off the hat though.
okay. So it says Session Zero right here, but then you just wait,
Oh,
and it's a D20.
it's a what do they call those? Daddy hats.
Death.
Anyway, if you want to get some of your own Session Zero merchandise, like I or our resident historian Brenna, which, by the way, face reveal, I think.
Hi.
I mean, like, unless you follow her on Twitter, where she posts her face
A lot.
more often than once, which you've seen it on this. If you want to get some of your own merch, go to sessionzero.com, enter the discount code SASDND, SASDND, to get your sweater, t-shirt, daddy hat, whatever you want.
And we're back. When we last left off, a voice from the past echoed in the chamber that our adventurers had found themselves in, And Pierce turned around to see none other than Magistrate Idejzat, who they assumed had drank a poisonous potion at some point long ago. But anyway,
Weren't
you
you
all
a
are-
puddle?
Yeah, Pierce reaches towards his gun, realizes that he doesn't want to get hit in the head, so he doesn't pull it out, and goes, I saw you fucking die.
You had a beautiful kitchen, by the way.
did you go to my house?
Nope.
I saw you melt.
Yes, sir. Yes, you did.
Pongu in his head is like, is this friend or foe? Friend or foe?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And when we next meet, assuming this by some miracle goes in your direction, I might look you even a bit different still. I just happen to have a similar model on standby. But I do appreciate you doing some of the grunt work for me to get in here. I'm not seeing what it is I'm after, though. I must say, I am surprised to see you all. Of all the people that I could run into, it just so happens to be the last people who saw me alive.
Hi, I'm Pongu. Who are you?
Yeah, he's new.
Nice to meet you, Pongu.
We didn't have him last time.
Pongu looks at him. Do I need to do anything to activate my more seeing monocle?
It takes an action, but yeah.
I'd like to use it to, is it a creature? Is it like, does the monocle show?
It appears to be a man, but like when you, so you're going to activate the monocle?
Yeah, and I want to know what, the resistance, immunity, or do I just pick one, or?
No, I believe, let me open the thingy. More seeing monocle. Okay. Shows the wearer any resistances, immunities, or vulnerabilities of a given creature or construct. Desired path. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you are able to see
Okay.
that this man, who is introducing himself as Idejzat, is resistant to lightning, cold, and necrotic damage, is immune to poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
I relay that all to the group in our heads.
So what does that leave?
Magic.
Magic.
Radiant.
And
God.
radiant.
Damn it.
And in my head, I'm like, I would assume Pongu knows enough from his background as a character. Like, I think is it a ghost? Is undead of some sort? Again, in our group chat.
Pierce knows that now that he can't do shit to this guy.
Yes, he can.
I was about to say,
He has a +1 pistol. That's considered.
Magic
your
pistol.
pistol.
That's
Isn't that piercing
considered
damage?
magical.
Isn't he immune to
It's
piercing damage?
Piercing.
It's +1 means magic.
So
That's good to know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I apologize. I should have made that more clear. But yes,
Nope.
you
It's
absolutely.
weird rules.
Okay.
Heck.
So Iris would do not just for so I understand D&D stuff. Iris would do nothing. I'm not trying to metagame. I just want to understand like if there's something commonly D&D known that I'm not missing something. Iris would do nothing based on what Pongu has relayed to me.
In the
But
group
the
chat.
pistol would.
Iris.
If it's not using an element that he's resistant to.
Right. Yeah, if you were using one of the bullets that Iris has that is not, like, he's not resistant to, then it would, but he's resistant to those things.
It does,
Right.
huh?
Indeed, that is me.
And you're here for what purpose? You're here for books?
Not quite, but I don't see how that's any concern of yours.
Well, I'm trying to be helpful. I don't know you. I'm just curious.
I will be doing something during this conversation
You're
All
not
right, what you
here
got?
while
for
they're talking.
this? Go ahead.
Q
Hold that thought, Cass.
pulls out. Well, I mean, not really pulls out, but he's gonna kind of fumble with his ring of spell storing.
Okay.
And the other day he put the spell mislead into it,
Okay.
Mm.
and he's gonna cast mislead, which means that Q stays still. And without using a spell slot, Q stays still, but an invisible Q gets to walk freely. But I'm only gonna do that. What am I looking at as far as where he is and what's around him? Paint me a scene.
Okay.
Paint me a word picture.
A word picture. Real quick, I am going to have you make a sleight of hand check
That's fair.
because you're trying to. Yeah. So
That's fair.
just
But before I do that, tell me what it looks like because I don't want to do it if there's no way around him.
okay. So you want to see.
Yeah.
You want to see
Tell
what
me
you
what-
see before Q becomes invisible.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
yeah, before before that happens, and as you decide whether or not you're going to take this risk, you look around him, and there you see his reflection in the water.
Okay.
You see the light glimmering off of him. You do notice his skin is incredibly pale. And make a quick perception check for me, please, Q.
Yes. And I want to say I'm looking for space to his left and right, and also behind him.
Okay, that's
Left.
helpful to know.
Not a great
11.
perception though. 9.
9. Okay. So there's space. There's certainly enough space for Q to weasel in and out and around. You also notice that his skin is almost translucent. And you can see
that.
his veins and how like black his veins are.
Love that for him. Honestly. I don't know where Q's golden dice went. I'm just gonna keep rolling on the internet. Okay, so I'm gonna make if there's room, I'm gonna make that sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
18.
Very nice. Yeah, you go. I believe you go at least. Oh, maybe not. You do go undetected.
Okay. Invisible
At least
Q
he
is
doesn't
just
seem
gonna,
to notice.
while Pongu's talking, because I'm very interested in how that goes. Invisible Q is just gonna walk behind him.
Okay. So Q, it's the coolest sensation. You feel yourself stepping out of your body, and it's almost like you, Goon, would recognize this as almost like a camera that's zooming over a football field, like
Yes.
like zooming out and around.
My
The
wife is obsessed with that camera. Go ahead.
yeah, it's a cool fucking camera. That's why I'm bringing it up in this game.
Yeah.
But that is essentially what you feel like as you depart from your body and sort of rotate around the room. All right, Kess, you were saying something?
I'm just like, oh, you're not here for this? And I point at the void water that's clearly on the floor, right? Like it's very obviously
Yeah.
there.
Well, that is interesting. And he holds his hand out, and a giant glob of it comes to him and starts floating around his hand.
That's fucking bad, right?
Tell me why you are here. And am I to believe that you are the ones of all the people I've encountered in my travels? You are the ones who have been turning these little treasure troves of my friend upside down.
No.
Am I to
No.
believe that is you?
No,
No.
actually.
Absolutely not. Some, maybe. All, no.
Wait, which friend?
I believe you know precisely to whom I am referring.
No, it could be one of
Afrida.
2 people.
And presuming
one
you
of
are
3
admitting,
people.
ma'am, presuming you are admitting to have done this at any number of these locations, I believe that is my answer. We've been looking for something.
Oh, you're with Scott. Okay. I was just making sure you're not with the other guy. That's fine. So
My patience is coming to a close. What I need is not here. I should go.
Before you go, if you don't mind, if we kill you, you're not gonna stay dead, are you?
He releases the void water, and it shoots back into the pool. No, sir, I don't suppose I will.
Okay, then I'm not gonna feel too bad about this then. And Pierce pulls out his gun and he holds it out, but he doesn't fire just yet.
Q cast hold person. Invisible Q cast hold person from behind him.
What's the save on that?
Wisdom.
It's pretty good. That's a 24.
Wow. I hate that. That sucks. He saves, and also Q, the visible Q disappears, and the invisible Q is now visible.
Young man.
Essentially teleported behind him.
I cast polymorph on him.
Into what? From what? Upon whom?
A snail.
Someone clip that.
What?
A small snail.
You are turning who into a small snail?
A Dej.
Okay, I didn't know if it was you or. Okay, what's the save on that?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Not as good. That's a 12.
He fails. Okay.
So you see him sort of bend his neck. Oh, that is not pleasant. Felt slimy there for a minute. You're gonna have to do better than that, ma'am.
But he failed.
He does not.
He's in his fucking. Okay.
I have a lot of questions.
Unfortunately, I do not have time to answer them, so let's just go ahead and wrap this up, I suppose. And he is going to cast. You're going to see a bit of orange glow around his hands. He's going to toss a fireball at all.
Counterspell.
That is very interesting. That is very interesting. I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh. And remember, you have the
Pierce is
alacrity.
plus
Yeah, Pierce has
8.
Oh.
Yeah,
it
roll
doesn't
D8.
matter. Doesn't matter.
I just want y'all to know something about this music. I did not have it set up to play next. I did not know it was going to play next, but this is what I used for New Hexton.
That's perfect.
And I was not even looking at the music, and it just went straight into it, and that's why I was
It
just
knows,
like,
man. You remember that time it swelled up when
yes.
Yeah.
one of you looked at the church
temple?
or something?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
temple. Music, man. It makes you lose control.
Music indeed does make you lose control. All right, that's gonna be.
It
All right.
started playing in my head. Yeah, yeah.
Can I get? Let's see. Q, you are 7. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Kess, what's your initiative?
Oh, I haven't rolled. 15.
Pierce,
18.
Pongu.
19.
Damn, good initiative, guys. And then this.
We're in like a cave setting, yeah?
You're okay. It's basically like a library within a cave.
What's the
Square
floor?
room, circle room.
It is a very small room. You are within 20 feet of him.
What's the floor?
The floor is made of stone,
What's the walls?
also made of stone.
If I were to hazard a guess, the ceiling. Just
Also
taking a
made of
stab.
stone.
Stone. Okay.
All right, top of the order. As Idej Zot just kind of smiles at you. So we're doing this the hard way then, yeah? Pongu, it's your turn.
Pongu will turn to Yeah, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Pongu's gonna look dead at Idej, and Idej, and then he's going to hold out his hand, and you're gonna see kind of these spiraling golden sands try to envelop, and he's gonna try to cast slow on the creature.
Okay. What's the save on that?
Wisdom 17.
Fails.
Dope. Okay, so an affected target speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to AC and Dex saving throws. It can't use reactions. On its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both. And regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Okay. Can you repeat all of that after -2 to Dex? It's -2 to Dex and what?
-2 penalty to its AC and Dex saving throws.
Okay.
It
And
can't
can
use
take an
reactions
action or a bonus action.
or a bonus
both.
action. Yeah.
Okay.
And regardless of its regardless of its abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. Additionally, this is so fucked up. If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of one action, it rolls a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted. So it has to, if it rolls a spell, it has to make an 11 or
It's
higher.
just an additional spell check. Yeah.
Yeah, but also like it doesn't actually complete it until its next turn. It like slow fucks people up.
That is wild.
A creature affected by the spell makes another Wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns, so it can possibly break it.
Okay.
Anyways, I do that, and then if I have enough distance, I'm gonna pull back away, just to make sure I'm out of its immediate melee range. And then that was my action. As a bonus action, I'm gonna attempt it just to kind of like see if I can. I'm gonna try to telekinetically shove it backwards.
Okay.
And it has to make a strength save of 17.
Strength. I do not believe that succeeds.
Okay.
Let me see.
Does it actually do anything to a goat? I don't know. I'm just curious.
He's not a ghost.
Oh, okay.
He's like he is a flesh and blood, so to speak. Like he is standing in front of you.
Okay.
Corporeal.
He is corporeal. Yes. Strength. Yeah, no, that's an 11. So
Okay.
yeah, he gets shoved back, and I would say he's probably now 25 feet away from all of you.
Okay. And then I'll end my turn.
Trying my patience. Pierce, you're up.
We could always exchange notes and help each other out. Pierce is gonna. Is there anything in the room that Pierce could take cover behind? Any?
Yeah, there's all sorts of bookshelves, and like shelves with like potions and things on them. There's a lot that you could duck behind.
Okay, so Pierce is gonna just sort of take cover behind one of the nearest potion rack, nearest
Sure.
shelf.
Yeah, little wooden rack
There's-
with potions you can see through. Yeah.
Things on it. Yeah. So he's gonna stay behind it and lean out and let's see. Okay, so he'll take his new pistol +1 and aim it center mass and fire a shot.
Okay. Roll the hit.
All right, please work. It's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's one. So, sorry, it's a new gun, so it's 1d10 plus 6. Which is 11 damage.
Okay. And just as a reminder, with pistols, you do get 2 shots. It's not like Iris.
Right. Okay. Then follow-up shot again.
Okay.
This is all for the same action. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So second shot is a dirty 20 to hit.
Very nice.
And that damage is another 11.
Solid hits straight away. Got anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, I like this one. Okay. No, Pierce is going to end his turn and observe.
Okay. Very good. Very good. So that is the end of your turn. Kess, you are up.
Wait, real quick.
Yep.
Pierce gets a third shot with a pistol.
So
He does.
Yeah, he's got 3 attacks at this level. I looked at his character.
Yeah, you're right.
The parts that I-
That's new. We've not done. Yeah, you get 3 attacks per action.
3 attacks per action.
Fuck.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
And you have a pistol, and you already have the bullets in it. So
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
it's not like Iris where you got to reload.
Oh God.
Yeah, you got another shot.
I should have
Okay.
tasted
It's
you.
gonna halfway deplete your loaded ammo, but
but he can
The
bonus
exact
action.
saying, don't blow your load.
that is not
Well,
what I'm saying.
well, we'll see. You guys,
Really cool.
this is gonna be fun. Okay, so then yeah, there will be a third shot. That's 18 to hit.
18 also hits.
Okay, and the damage on that one is 15.
Jeez.
Damn.
That is, for those of you at home, 35 points of damage.
Yeah, so there's leans out. We could always compare notes, and then boom, boom, boom.
37. So yeah, these like rapid fire, quick succession, and they echo. One of the bottles shatters just from the like the sound of the blast that Pierce is leaning up against, and it echoes. It almost deafens all of you as you like sit here in this very small stone room, and chest, 3 shots straight to your long lost friend.
I'm imagining like the bullets are going through the like slowed sand around him too, and it's just like creating this dope like
Yeah.
effect of like the sand exploding as they enter him. Oh, it's so
Yeah,
cool.
so,
God.
let's say that there's this screen of sand basically around him, swirling around him from Pongu's spell, and they like pierce through the sand, and these just gentle puffs of sand as the bullets pierce them.
Guns
All
are
right.
so fucking cool when they're fake.
Pierce, is that the end of your turn now?
Yeah, I
Wait,
yeah, I
you get
think
a 7th and an 8th action at the
Are you well? So
Theoretically, he could.
theoretically,
know.
he could attack for his second action, but
It'd be risky.
he doesn't want to. So he wants to stay in cover and wait and see what happens. So he's ending his turn.
All right, so that will bring us to Idej's turn.
I thought it was
Now-
my turn.
You're right. You're right.
You
I
just
was
told me a
my-
while ago it was my turn.
I am sorry.
Just making sure.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Wait, who are you? What are you?
Okay. When Pierce does that, I say, that was cool, but watch this. So I cast Ally. And I want to cast it on the life water in the room.
Okay, so interesting note. If you look at life water, it says it requires 4 cubic feet.
Yeah, but you said there's a ton of vials.
There's a ton of vials, but not 4 cubic feet worth of life well water. There is, if you wanted to do it with the void water, there is that behind you in the thing. But there's definitely not 4 cubic feet of life well water in here.
Never mind. It's
We're
not
watching.
gonna. It's not gonna. How? Okay.
You call me a hoe?
No.
Okay.
The best one we know, Goon.
Okay.
Hmm.
I actually do have this on me
Okay.
because I got it from the walls in the house that Kess built.
Okay.
That Q thought Kess built in the
Okay.
basement. Have
That
dirt.
Kess did build.
What is it?
It's dirt.
Okay.
I have dirt.
How much dirt?
Like, I at least have a handful. Remember, I raked down the side and just collected a bunch of dirt.
I remember you had quite a bit of it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna just throw it in that pool of water. That pool of
The void
water.
Okay.
And
That's your action?
yes, but I get a bonus action.
Okay. So as you drop this dirt in the water, a moment passes. And it feels like an eternity. It's probably only a second. Then it starts to bubble. And then there is a bluish pinkish swirl. And the black liquid turns into Life Well essence. Right before your eyes, like in a swirl. What is your bonus action, Cass?
I'm gonna turn into an earth elemental.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna move. Hang on. My movement. Earth Glide is not an action, it's a movement.
Okay.
It's movement. I'm gonna burrow into the stone and come up from behind him.
Okay.
As an earth elemental.
Dope.
So
Dope.
yeah, I'm not gonna crush Q, but I'm gonna yeah. I'm gonna just try to like watch out for Q,
There's-
but there's room.
Yeah, there's space. You can do that.
I know. I'm big. Earth elementals
Sure.
are big. So
Right.
and yeah, I just kind of want to come up and block his path, and that was my movement, my bonus action, my action, and I'm just gonna yell, "Get him to the water."
And if it's still within an hour, you can even group chat it. So
Then I'll group chat it.
Okay. Okay. Very interesting. All right. Is that the end of your turn, Cass?
Yes.
Okay. So that brings us to his turn. He looks as you burst out of the stone from behind him, and as Q like stumbles backwards. Q, you're fine. You don't have to make any sort of thing. And he looks at all of you and says, "Oh, y'all are pissing me right off." And he starts to make these somatic movements with his hands, and you see him muttering something under his breath. And he is going to cast something that none of you have ever heard of before.
Uh-oh.
He is...
I hate it when the DM sings like that all happily while he's in combat.
Oh, there's a spring in his step and a bounce
I
in his
know!
britches.
There we go. Okay, so, he is going to turn to you, Kess, who has been one of the biggest thorns in his side so far. At least the literal largest thorn in his side. He is going to turn to you,
She's flipping him off with her rock hands.
and as he's conjuring, he like flips you off right back. And you watch and you hear, and you see the space around you in swirls start to rip, and you can see the fabric of literally the room around you starting to rip in half. And on the other side, you can see a familiar void. Black, nothing on the other side of you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, surely that's good as an elemental.
It is, actually. 18.
Okay, 18 succeeds.
Does the quick just question? Does the spell not take 2 rounds because of the slow?
Well,
That's
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right, it does. Yeah, it
so
does.
the creature has to cast, or if that thing that Adesh is casting has a casting time of one
complicated
action,
thing. Yep.
yeah, it rolls a d20,
Okay, it doesn't even work.
Oh,
'Cause he rolled a 7.
okay. Yeah, I
So,
was gonna
yeah.
say on 11 or higher it would have, but if it can't roll an 11 or higher, the spell is wasted.
Wow. Slow is fucking badass.
That's dope. That's
There
awesome.
it
So
is.
I can try again at the end of my turn to save.
A creature affected by the spell makes another wisdom saving throw at the end of each. Yeah, so now that you've done that or attempted that, then you can try to break it.
You just hear him scream, "Fuck!" And he rolls. Oh, not great. What is the? It's a wisdom save. You said
17.
it's a 17.
Okay. Sans just.
He just looks at you, and the patience has absolutely drained from him. But that is the end of his turn. Q, you are up. Pongu, you're on deck.
Okay.
Alright. First, I'm going to use my bonus action to surround him with shadows with my Hexblade curse.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so he's just kind of. Except the shadows now have like little bits of fire in them. They're like popping through the shadows, you know? So he's cursed. And then he's gonna look at him and he's gonna recognize that whatever void thing almost happened, that's fucking scary. And he's gonna cast Gaia. Well, real quick, one important question. Earlier, my counter spell that went off, that stopped him from doing it. So I spent that spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
It's fine because it was a reaction, so I can still cast a spell because this is a new turn.
Mhm.
He's gonna cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
at him and just be like, "You're not taking her," and then roll to hit.
Okay.
Ooh, and because I Hexblade cursed him,
Holy shit.
I rolled a 19, which critted because he's under my Hexblade curse.
All right.
So that's 4d6 doubled.
Make that happen.
Guys, I want you to know I just rolled a 28 to hit. Those of y'all watching, so. Okay, so that's 14 twice radiant damage. It's 28 radiant damage. And he is surrounded with radiant light, and the next person has advantage on him.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Let me double check to make sure that Hexblade Curse didn't do anything else. Oh, yeah. No, I'm sorry. It was actually 32 damage
So
total.
another 4.
Because another 4 from the Hexblade Curse.
Okay.
So 32 total damage. And then that's the end of my turn, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
He
and
is-
I move a little bit to the left to give Kess a little bit more room to go after him.
Okay. So, he is going to, at the end of your turn, he's going to look around. That was a bad idea. And he is going to take a legendary action to cast Disrupt Life on Kess, Q, and Pongu. It is not going to be within range to hit Pierce. Actually, you need to make a Constitution saving throw, all 3 of you.
Is that something that can be counterspelled or not as a legendary?
You know, I don't know. I don't think a legendary can be counterspelled, but
If it says in the legendary action that he's casting a spell, then probably. But if it's saying that he's affecting an action, no. At least that's my understanding.
Let's see. I mean, you could. Let's see. I'm looking. It is a spell.
Okay. Pongu's gonna counterspell it
Okay, hold on. Let me check.
if he can.
I need to see what that spell level is.
I was gonna say I will burn a 6th level counterspell if I need to.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, and of course you
Mages,
knew
man.
earlier that Q can only cast counterspell at 5th level, which is why it disrupted the fireball
Mhm.
automatically. Because warlocks are fun.
Because warlocks. It's a legendary action, so I don't know. I'm not seeing a spell level.
Well, I default to your decision. So
Ah, man. I'm sorry, guys. This is not interesting content.
it is. Look at the pizzazzy thinking
Woo!
that's
I can
happening.
like juggle or tap dance or something while we figure this out.
Thinking pizzazz.
So, I'm going to say, Goon, do you have anything for this? Because I do not know.
The internet's kind of vague, and it ends up being basically up to the DM's discretion. But
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to say that the regular level is not going to work. It is a legendary action, so
Okay.
I do think it will take a 6th level spell slot. If you're willing to do that.
For the sake of narrative, because I wouldn't be. I don't want to metagamey.
That's fine.
Let's see what happens. Yeah. Let's. What do we have to roll? Concentration.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. I definitely failed it.
What'd you roll?
8.
8.
Mhm.
Okay. So, yeah. Wait, is it you that has to roll or me? I'm so sorry. This particular thing has never happened before.
Wait. I'm trying to save the. What
He's doing the Constitution saving throw that the 3 of them are supposed to make.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
So you're
Pongu's not
doing
counterspelling.
You're not.
No.
counterspelling.
No.
He's
'cause
he's letting it happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were counterspelling. And I was like, this is an interesting. Okay. So yes, that is an 8. That fails. Q, what did you roll?
6.
6. Cass, what did you roll? Oh, 1.
Oof.
Oh dear.
Oof.
Oh dear.
Here's tell our story.
So that's gonna be for each of you. Probably not as bad as you think. 16 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
I'm a giant rock.
I'm a giant rock.
I'm a giant rock. He scratched me a little. 16, you said?
Not my favorite thing that's happened, but I can handle it.
All right, and so that is the end of his legendary action. That brings us to Pongu. Pierce, you're on deck.
Pongu's like clutching his arm or whatever this thing affected, and is a little for Pongu is a little miffed. He's like, it's not very nice. And Pongu is going to, with advantage per what Q had said, is going to cast Firebolt. So let's
Okay.
see. Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit. Yes.
For 18, and thematically it's fire, but like it looks like as it hits him, like I don't know, it's kind of like time burns away from whatever this like corporeal ethereal ghost or whatever this creature is.
Very, very interesting. So like you see as this fire burns around him, he doesn't necessarily age, but you can see the veins in his neck bulge out a little bit further and grow a little bit darker, and his skin grow a little bit paler.
Okay.
What
And then
what was the damage on that?
18.
18 damage.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to shove it closer towards that dirt area that Kess, or I'm going to attempt to telekinetically shove it. So 17 strength save
Okay.
for the creature.
It's a fail. It's a natural 1.
So it moves 5 feet closer towards the area that Kess wanted.
Okay.
Does he
And
move
then
out
I'll
of
end
my... Do I get an opportunity attack?
As he pulls him away. You said
It's
5
not
feet
will-
closer?
Sorry, go ahead and I'll... Yeah,
It'll
because
be
I'm on
5
the
feet
other
close.
side.
Yeah,
towards
that
the
would give you
hole.
an opportunity attack, Cass.
And Q.
And Q.
Okay, sorry, Pongu's still going, so I
Oh, no,
interrupted.
it just shoved it that direction, and that'll end my turn. So whatever they want to do with their actions or
Yeah.
opportunity.
Your opportunity attack.
If 13
20.
and a
Unnatural.
16.
13 and a 16. Both of those miss. Q, you hit.
Damn.
17 damage.
17 damage.
Okay.
Plus 4. 21 damage.
What is the damage type?
That would be with the maul that he has.
So bludgeoning, but it's a magical attack.
I think it's magical bludgeoning. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
All right. He ain't looking great, and he's looking more and more mad. As he starts to be dragged toward the pool in the back of the room. Pierce, you are up. Kess, you're on deck.
So Pierce is gonna think via WhatsApp that we're all a part of. He's gonna think, I only have 3 effective shots left. So he, if I can I get to him in 1 turn and 1 movement?
You could, yes.
Okay, so what if? Let me know if this is cool or if this
Sure.
works or what I need to do. Pierce would like to take Weave Wrinkle and run at Idej and try to force feed it to him. Just like uncork and slam it into his mouth.
Here comes the plane, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so if you're gonna do that, make a strength check,
Okay.
and not this guy's strong suit.
Strength check. 17.
He rolled a 16.
Hey.
So yeah, you are able to just like force it into this guy's mouth as he's being dragged toward this pool. So yeah, let's see, and Weave Wrinkle, that is let's see, Constitution saving throw. That's unfucking real. And that's a fail. So, you don't really know what this does,
Shit.
but it has a visible effect on him.
Oh.
His eyes sort of go cross and he starts blinking. What did you do to me?
Don't know.
What did you give me?
Don't know.
It's Green Drink.
Did you say it's green drink?
Green Drink, yeah.
All right, and Pierce, is that the end of your turn?
Gosh, that's. I mean, I don't feel like I can do anything else at that point. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at him. Just, he's fucking proud of himself.
Kess, you're up.
Okay, first of all, what's the cartoon where the feet like they run really fast and
Scooby-Doo.
slam? Is it Scooby-Doo? Okay, I'm Scooby-Doo running into this guy to like knock him back into the pool of life well water. as an earth elemental.
Okay.
So like my little rock feet are like
God in heaven. All right.
Of course I don't want to hit Pierce.
Make a strength check.
Oh, earth elemental strength. Dirty 20.
God. Yeah, he did pretty well, but yeah, that succeeds. So you push him. You are about, I'm not going to say that you push him into the pool, but you do push him right up against it.
Okay. Was that just my movement or my action? And my
That was your action. You were
Okay.
actively trying to push him toward it. So that was your movement and your action.
Let me make sure I don't have a bonus action. Sorry. Yeah, I think my Scooby-Doo run is good enough.
Okay. So at that, you can see panic in his eyes as he looks behind him and you see recognition in his eyes when he sees this. He knows what it is. He is going to look at all of you. And let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure. You don't even know what you did.
I was like, what did the wrinkleweed do?
No! I just love how Pierce is like, I don't know.
You'll find out when we do, buddy.
So,
Just the shrooms.
Yeah.
here's what's gonna happen.
I would lose it if he just gets high.
So Dej leans forward and says, "Is this a cartoon or is this real life?" No.
My hands are so big.
Yeah. I
Hot
just think
dogs?
Stanley Kubrick was before his time. Now he looks at all of you and he whispers something into his hand and he blows. And you see this noxious yellow fog start to form and it obscures all of you. And I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
Natural 20.
saving
You save.
Okay.
Plus 5.
18.
10.
I rolled a 9. I'm gonna use my favored by the gods to add 2d4 to that roll.
Okay. 9, and then Pierce, you rolled an 18.
Correct.
I don't think that's enough. 13 total.
13 total. That is not enough.
Yeah.
Apologies. One sec.
No, I'm not huffing at you. I'm huffing at the gods, apparently.
The guns.
So yeah, that is,
I mean, that's also kind of you, so I guess.
sure. Okay. Pierce, you save. Kess, you save. Pongu, you had what? 10.
10. Yep.
Okay, that is a fail. Pierce, you are still going to take some damage, but not as much. Q, you also fail.
Yeah.
That is going to be 20 points of poison damage to those of you who failed, 10 points to those of you who succeeded, except for Cass, you take none.
I'm immune to
Actually,
poison anyways.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. 20? Or, yep.
20, yes.
Assuming that was cloud kill.
That was.
Oh,
Okay.
Just
smells
speaking
like
about the
shit.
table, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Does that fully obscure or permanently
Not.
create an obscuration?
It sort of it doesn't. You can still see
okay.
for the most part, but it is this noxious, thick yellow cloud. You can still see for the most part,
Mustard gas, kind of.
Yeah. basically.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, and that is the end of his turn. Q, you are up. Pongu, you are on deck.
Okay. Well, I've blown a lot of what I can do, so I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna take out the maul, and I'm gonna just come down upon him's face.
Upon him space.
on his face.
should have aimed for the head.
That first one's a 13. I don't think that hits.
That misses, yeah.
I'm gonna come back and do it again, but this time an uppercut with the maul. Just swing up.
Right in the
and
chin. That's a 21.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. That's not a natural 20 though, right?
No, I'll tell you when it's a natural.
But of
19
course.
damage. 15 plus
19 damage.
Yeah.
Substantial amount of damage. He's looking rough. As a matter of fact, his jaw sort of hangs loose as the maul comes in contact, and you see basically just a little bit of sinew that's tethering his jaw to
You know
the
what?
upper half of his head.
In fact, I'm gonna pump. Oh, I can't do that. Damn it. Okay, sorry. I spent that extra spell slot. Never mind. As a bonus action, I'm gonna convert 2 of my sorcery points and gain that first level spell back, and then I'm done.
Okay. Very nice. At the end of your turn, he is going to his jaw hanging loose. He's going to look at all of you. And like it's almost guttural at this point, and he is going to cast Frightening Gaze. So all of you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
That I'm better at. 18.
That saves.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Wisdom
Uh-huh.
6.
6, that fails.
Nat 20, 27.
Okay, that succeeds with that inspiration.
15.
15. Okay. Cass, what did you roll?
A 6.
A 6. Okay. And Pierce, you also it's 18.
50. Yeah, I failed. Yeah.
Okay, so you two all of a sudden are so horrified. You don't know if it is the fact that this person is still staring at you with such intent after seeing him die all those months ago, and then now seeing him with his jaw hanging loose, almost inhuman, making these sounds and scuttling about and doing these weird things that you've heard about and magic that you've started to mess with. You are terrified, and you are effectively frightened of Idej.
What's that do?
So a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls where the source of its fear is within line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
Okay.
Not the same as
Disadvantages and can't move.
petrified or paralyzed.
No.
Okay.
All right. And that is the end of that legendary action. That's going to bring us to Pongu with Pierce on deck.
All right. Pongo would like to use his bonus action first. You said Idej is right at the edge of the pool, yeah?
Yeah.
On the edge.
Idej on the edge. Pongu is going to point, and if this hits, he's I like to imagine that his telekinetic shove manifests as like twinkling lights, and you're just gonna see it if it hits. Well, let's just see if he makes it. So the 17 strength saving throw on Idej.
That succeeds.
Damn. Okay. Pongu's gonna use his action then, his movement to go up. And he's going to like take up, lift off, and he's gonna ram him at full fairy speed, and he's gonna attempt to shove. He's gonna attempt to shove Idej into the pool.
And again, he's not able to enunciate or anything, and you slam into his chest, and he topples over backwards into the pool. Kess and Pierce, you are almost unable to watch what happens because you are terrified of this creature anyway, and it's almost unspeakable. It's almost unthinkable. He falls backwards into the pool, and you all have seen what void water can do. You know, Kess, that in some instances, life well water can cause damage as well. But you didn't know it could do anything like this. You watch as almost like Temple of Doom style, the flesh melts off of his skull. The skull disintegrates into an ash that is then absorbed. The life well water starts to bubble, and where it bubbles, a black flame sort of covers, phantasmic style, a black flame sort of covers the surface of the water, and whoosh, it washes over with blackness. It is no longer pink and blue. And Idej Zat, as you know him in this form, is no longer.
Are we still frightened?
Yes. You are frightened, but there's nothing for you to be frightened of. So it's really for narrative purposes. Like, technically, if the thing that you're frightened of dies, but
You just feared.
you're tripped the fuck out, man.
not.
Are we still in initiative?
No.
Okay. I pop out of Earthy. That's my elemental form name.
Earthy.
Is it everyone
Are the kids?
okay?
I'm feeling great, but
Yeah.
I've been worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do any of
yeah.
these potions look like the healing kind?
You can make an investigation check if you wish.
I would love to. It's not going to go well, but I'll do it anyway.
Okay.
Oh, he died. Hold on, do I have to kill him? I mean, look, I may have to kill him.
For what?
Nope. Yep, he died. I gained 14 HP.
Very nice.
He was
Because of
cursed.
curse. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it had to be me that killed him. No, I feel great. It's fine. I'm better.
Yeah, you're okay. Pierce, Cass? I know
This
you
one's
were.
shaking.
I need dirt. I need more dirt.
There's plenty here, yeah.
Is there? I thought it was rock.
It's all rock.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Wait, okay, so did
Is
we
that-
determine he was with Scott?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. It was
Who's
with
spit?
it was with Scott. They were looking for
Bit
something else.
And they're afraid of Nick Cartagena.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're afraid of Nick Cartagena.
Speak the name you dare not utter.
Shout
What
the
if-
name you dare not whisper.
That's
What
the
if-
thing. Okay.
Wait a minute. Pierce just calls out to the hand to nothingness. So you'll let him be violent, but not us.
There's a
You
hand.
actually don't hear a response.
Oh. Wait.
The hand died with him. I was.
Oh,
minute.
he probably
Like the-
dispelled it.
Oh.
Perfect. Then we can set this place on fire and get out of here.
Yeah.
Without fear of bonking.
Yeah. I just hang on.
Pierce looks over at Pongu. I didn't waste that potion, did I? I literally had only 3 shots left that would do anything to him.
No, I mean,
What did the potion do?
I don't know. Maybe that added to that. I mean, that was pretty wicked, yeah.
I feel like the
I'm not-
potion made him be able to breathe poison on us.
I don't know. I was hoping it would
hasn't-
keep him from casting stuff or something.
Did it have something to do with the fact that he blew dust out of his hands?
Yeah, that's what I was
What
thinking.
was that?
All right.
No.
Not the
it all-
poison dust, but the.
It all
like-
look. It all happened very quickly.
Yeah.
He seems to be dead, but again.
So, Pongu, when we were in New Hexton,
Okay.
there were people disappearing from the town. Kess, please tell me if I'm fucked this up.
Okay.
Because I recall from memory and you recall from your words.
Okay.
So, if
Notes.
people were being gone missing and the magistrate of this town, that guy, he was working for someone in trafficking these people
Oh,
Twinkle.
for
don't love that.
Okay, yeah. So he was a warlock. He had a patron that was going to give him power if he performed in a certain ritual. He was hiding the fact that people were going missing and turning people into vampires, creating a vampire factory sort of deal. Right,
so
DM?
Jindy and I
That's correct.
snuck into his house to look for shit.
No.
He
I'm sorry. I'm doing the thing where I correct you. It doesn't matter.
I don't mind being corrected if I'm wrong.
We were at his house. You were in the office.
You were at his office. We went to his house
office.
later.
They went to his house. Point is, we came across him, tried to interrogate him like a normal ass person
Sure.
without
Pierce was
violence.
wearing a dress. It was this
Oh.
whole thing.
The same one from earlier.
I looked
Well,
fantastic.
that was my.
Probably.
Actually, he was wearing my dress. It was another
Yeah.
dress, but it was mine.
Yeah, very important.
Point is, he drank something, I think void water, maybe,
It was.
and melted into goo. Not in the horrific, well, kind of in a different horrific way than the way he just melted into goo. But I don't know if melting him into goo is gonna kill him. We've tried that twice.
This was a different goo.
And a different melting.
And then
process.
I drank Lifewell water because I wanted to see what it was gonna do since the void water had just killed him, and it knocked me out
Into the void.
Well, not into the void. It kind of put me. I fell into the void that one time. Yeah. And
Oh, that's
actually died.
Those were
but
two
this
different
was
things.
this was whenever I got to see Ash. So
You remember how pissed off I got when she tried to kill herself for the 14th time?
look, sometimes you have to go places that you don't want to go in order to get answers, and death and the void might be one of those places.
You only go places that you can get back from.
Pongu, you know how the scientific method is like a hypothesize, test. Kess only does the test part.
Yeah.
Just blind.
She skips to step 3. Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's like trying to do PEMDAS and doing the S part first in PEMDAS.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a complete mockery of everything that we stand for. But
So why was it? I thought Kess was the only one that was able to do the thing with the water.
Oh no.
good point. Yeah, that was weird.
Well, no, because I can do the thing with the water, but what I'm starting to think about and guess, I think that Scott could possibly now do it because he was studying it and he's super smart, attractive man. And then I she just zones out for a minute.
You
And-
know
but
that we don't
also-
like him, right?
I know,
That's
but
a
he was
dick.
really hot.
You're allowed to like attractive, mean people.
Look, it's difficult because
thank God.
like
Don't
Pierce
marry
says,
them.
have you not ever thought like that? Like maybe you can fix somebody.
No, people are inherently broken and they never change.
I tried to fix my mother once.
I mean,
How did that go,
Amy.
Q?
Well, she was a demon or
Right.
something.
Right.
So that's not good.
eh.
You know, I just remembered that I think I drank coffee that day.
You did. You wanted to. You know what's so,
So we all
weird?
drank things.
You wanted to
Oh,
bring Adej back to life that
And-
day.
and he got so pissed off at me.
Dwarf got really mad.
Dorf got pissed.
Is it because of
He didn't like.
necromancy?
Yeah, he didn't like
Mhm.
necromancy, but
Didn't
yet
like
he was like
necromancy.
weirdly studying it, and
Eh,
I don't know. His hedgehog
magic
was
is
weird.
magic.
I don't understand.
That's
So
what we got. That's what we got. That's what the point we came to later after Dorf is that sometimes there's good necromancy like healing and stuff. It's kind of a necromancy, you know? And
Mhm.
also Nice Ghost was kind of necromantic, and also that sometimes where I can just like pull a person's body up and like oh
like Jeff,
Jeff, that's him.
dead
I
Jeff.
called him earlier. I said not Nice Ghost, but Jeff.
Jeff.
Not hip.
And that was at Nick Cartagena's grave.
It
wow.
all comes together.
Whoa, we're just.
It's almost like there's someone writing this for us.
It is a very interesting clip show we just had. I think in terms of though, Pongu, do you feel sufficiently caught up so that you have an understanding of what happened?
Now that we
At
fought
least-
the dude.
Make an intelligence
If you
saving throw,
wanna-
Pongu. No.
If you want to be further caught up, you can go watch our shows on YouTube. They're all there.
Yeah,
There's
thank
also
you,
some
Q.
catch-up content where it's all edited together. Pongu.
Yeah, I think I could like read like a book or a Tumblr or something.
Yeah, there's Tumblr posts. They don't go back that far, but
And-
maybe they will one day.
I don't like much, but I do like and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
This is on the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp. We're not breaking the third wall.
We've broken 8 walls. At this
You
point.
have Deadpooled the fourth wall. You just steamrolled through it.
Okay.
If you enjoy content but in small doses, there's a TikTok. Okay.
Yeah. I think we covered everything. So listen, so Scott Idej, King Timberlake, he all working together, potentially with green ember light tendril thing.
And then there's Nisana.
Now, Nick Cartagena may be an opposing faction.
Okay.
Afrita may be with or against. We have no idea. We could investigate the nearest town, see if anybody knows Afrita.
Well, okay.
Or we could go right to the other spot before they get there.
We should go to the other spot because we've had a Nick Cartagena connection to all of these.
Yes.
Besides the last two, which were cleared out. So
Okay.
Cass.
Huh?
How does this tie into your ex-boyfriend's wife?
She's working.
she's working with them too.
I just
My
wanted to
dead
make sure we didn't forget.
ex-fiance. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sienna.
because he just exploded into Blackfire, and Blackfire has to do with something.
Oh,
If-
yeah.
If he comes back, if Zamboni comes back, can I, may I handle that one?
Yeah,
I
we
would.
can-
I don't. I'd be fine killing him again.
Zamboni's the X.
Zero.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xerox. That's it.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Zaris?
Yeah.
I don't think he's coming back, but
And his wife's name was.
they were
Serena
married.
Williams.
Sienna.
Girlfriend.
Wainwright.
Sienna. That's right.
Right.
Wait, hold on.
Rufus.
Your
Wainwright.
ex-boyfriend's wife was okay.
Girlfriend.
Oh
Girlfriend.
man,
Fiance.
Pongu, there's this whole thing where my ex-fiance tried to take over my entire family's estate and home, and then like Q's not mom killed him, and then but like Sienna was also I guess trying to plot to kill him, and then we had the ball, and Sienna was the one at the ball that did the thing, and then
Yeah. Killed everyone.
Oh,
Follow
don't
the
forget.
Secret Adventure Society on YouTube.
I,
So
yeah.
it's like herding cats, as my mom used to say.
Okay.
If
You had cats? You didn't
It's
say
like
you had
herding
pets.
cats.
You never told us you had any pets growing up, Pierce.
Or a mom.
you never
You knew
asked,
he
Yeah.
had a mom.
That's fair.
you know I had. Yeah.
Mm.
We have. Listen.
Okay.
If you. That doesn't matter. What matters is our. What do
we'll
we have?
talk
One
about
X
it
to
one
go
day.
to.
I have a book, and my book says that we. Hold on,
If I know
I
how
have a
numbers
book.
work, we have one left.
no,
I do not know how numbers work.
you.
Q, how you know how to count, right?
4.
Is that your end goal, or is that how you started? Are you counting up or down?
What do you want me to
Okay,
count? And I'll tell you
okay.
whether or not I can do it.
Okay.
I was just buying time for Cass.
Okay. Okay, good. Thank God.
Shallow Grave, Old Guard Peninsula,
Eldgard.
Eldgard. Oh, I thought that O looked weird.
Because it was spinning.
Because it's an E.
neat.
Are those the only other two?
Yes.
No, Shallowgrave, Inktree, Evercrest.
And
Okay.
Evercrest.
Eld-
Yeah, there's one in
Eld-
And
Eldgard
Evercrest.
Peninsula, yeah.
And okay,
Oh
so
god,
here's
there's
the thing.
3 left.
Here's the thing.
The
here's,
one in Evercrest is 100%. They've already been there.
Okay, but here's okay.
Hmm?
I can get us to Shallow Grave tomorrow, immediately.
Okay, let's kick ass and get out of here. Because if Dejzat's gonna send another meatbag, soul sucking fuckface at us, we need to get there before he does.
Yeah.
And I need someone to set this place on fucking
I
fire.
need
Oh, I
some
can do
dirt.
that.
I need dirt.
Why do you need dirt?
I would like to take some of this. I have a lot of void water. I don't have enough life water. I would like to take some. Or we
There's
can
no dirt in this room.
I can just mold earth and dig up rock until I get dirt. It's a cantrip. I do it.
Okay.
Panic mold earthing.
Okay. So you cast Mold Earth in this cave that you took an elevator to. and you dig straight through the rock. And after about 30 seconds, you get through and you feel the rock getting thinner. And you're like, oh, I know I know it's here. I know it's here. I know it's here. And then the rock crumbles away and you all see this burst of light from the floor below. And you hear Kess screaming as she plummets to the floor of the forest.
How long of a drop?
It's probably a 50-foot drop.
Oh, remember what I said about step 3? Pierce runs over to the hole and slides towards it.
Are we all yeeting ourselves into the hole?
Can I thorn whip back up into the hole onto somebody?
You're gonna have to roll.
If not, it's fine.
The hit with like super mega disadvantage.
So what'll happen?
On the other side of a hole and up.
So Pierce would just instinctively have run over there when he started to see her fall. So what he's not going to be able to catch her because she was, but he would be he's a hook if she wants to thorn whip his arm.
It's worth a try.
18 with disadvantage.
18 with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have a +9. I rolled a 9 and a 19. Sadly.
So yeah, Cass, you start to fall, and the second you do, instinctively, you just cast Thorn Whip. That is unbelievable, by the way. And Pierce, your armor class is lower than 18, yes?
It is 17.
It is 17. So Thorn Whip wraps around Pierce's arm. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I'm little.
When you say you, who do you mean?
Pierce, not me.
I need Pierce to make a strength saving throw. Yes.
Strength saving throw.
When I do it, it sounds like I tripped on a banana peel. I go whoop.
as the whip comes up, and Pierce thinks that he might be able to actually catch her. He says, "I think I got you, Cassie." And then it is a 13.
Is he got me?
The DC was 15. So, Cass, you pull Pierce through the hole with you.
Oh no!
And you both plummet. Cass, I need you to roll damage on the Thorn Whip.
Yeah.
Polymorph?
I need you to roll damage on the Thorn Whip first.
Okay. I'm waiting on it.
Cartoons.
So just there's the sound of like a banana peel, whoop, and then Kess starts to fall. Pierce reaches through the hole to grab her.
12.
This Thorn Whip wraps around his arm and does how much damage?
12.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
And you pull him into the hole with you.
Before they plummet, do I have enough speed to fly over, see them falling, and cast a spell?
Oh man.
This happens pretty quick, Pongu.
Okay.
And Kess, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think you have time
my
to
Thorn
cast
Whip
Polymorph.
would have been my action in this. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you both
50 feet,
you
Pierce.
both fall.
Let's go.
And
Just go limp.
I just look at Q. It's your adoptive parents.
as you slam with a squish.
you think they're the parents?
Oh, you're right. You're right. I apologize.
So Pearson Q, you just watch from above as
Pongu
just
and Q,
arms
yeah.
flailing ass over tea kettle, and you watch as they just plummet and land, and you even from this high up, you can hear as the air just leaves both of their lungs, and they just wallow.
I literally see the Wile E. Coyote puff of cloud.
And they hold up a sign that says "Help."
Ow.
I can't breathe.
You both take 22 points of bludgeoning damage as you land.
Oof.
As you land, and this black ink from this black ink just goes whoosh, and you're looking. It just goes everywhere. It's like it covers all of your body, and you roll over, catching your breath, and you look up, and like just descending and like making eye contact with you, and cocking its head is an octopus, and then it climbs back up and starts to just jungle gym across the forest again.
Pierce
And that is where we're
reaches
going to
over.
end tonight's session.
Good. That's good.
Wait,
Wait, did that
can
knock
we
either
role
one
play
of you
this
out?
out? Can we
No,
role play
no,
this
I-
out
Hey, you're not knocked out.
real quick?
Yeah,
Because we won't do it at the beginning of next session.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Go ahead.
The only thing Pierce want to do is reach over and like try to find Kess's like arm or shoulder, like make sure she's still breathing. And then,
Yeah.
you okay? And then
How did you fall through?
don't worry about it. And then as the octopus waddles away, Pierce is gonna look up at get this little tiny like maybe black hole of where they fell from. And then the last thing Pierce wants to say is, I hope he remembers to set that on fire.
I imagine Q and Pongu are looking through the hole down at them, just like, oh, you think they're okay, Q?
I don't know. I just feel like we got to set this place on fire. Let's go.
Just make sure you have to go down the hole. Do you have a way to get down safely?
I have a way to set things on fire if you have a way to go down the hole.
I do. Okay, just okay.
Before
All
we
right,
set
I'll
it on
help you.
fire, I want to say that
Oh.
we grabbed as many things as we could from in there, right?
You did okay. You did
Okay.
say that you were going to grab a bunch of things. So before we close out this session, I want everyone to roll a d20.
Oh.
So,
a 1.
Q,
I
you
will
got
say-
nothing.
That's fair. He was
Pierce
just
tends not to just isn't really a pick up shit kind of guy. So if this is a like what have you grabbed, he would not have thought to do that.
19.
I have a
19, okay.
13.
13. Okay. Pongu, you were able to pick up 5 potions and 3 books. Kess, you had a 13.
Mm-hmm.
You were able to pick up 6 potions and 2 books.
Okay, I probably would have been focusing on void and life well water.
I
Can
don't
we-
think you had time to determine the difference. All of that
Can we-
happened pretty quickly. and
Before he
it's-
got there. Okay.
Before he got there, yeah.
Okay.
Can we retroactively say that Q did get something, but then forgot he had it, and that's what he
And
used to
set
start
it
the
on
fire?
fire.
He set it on fire.
He used his
Like, he
kindling.
got the best thing in there, like the one best thing, and then he used that to start the fire.
This appears to be a potion of Jesus Christ. Hmm.
Oh.
So,
Hmm.
Cass and Pierce, as you lay on the ground looking up, you see. How does the before we end it? How does the explosion and the descent happen? Let's roleplay that out.
I imagine so. It's just Q and I are like little pyromaniacs, just like fire bolting everything in the place.
Create bonfire.
Bonfire, yeah. I have wings, and with Q, I imagine I will descend first flying, and then Q's going to yeet himself out, but before he lands, I'm going to cast a bubbled wall of force around him, so it's kind of like it encapsulates him and he doesn't take damage when he lands.
I thought you'd just carry me.
So yeah, Pongu, like you all watch as Pongu just like angelically. You
It
watch,
doesn't slow him or anything, right? It just protects him.
so you watch as like angelically Pongu descends. You can basically hear a fucking heart as he like descends from this. And by the way, from your perspective, you can see like the sky and the trees and stuff. There's just a black hole that you can see up into the thing. So you see Pongu descending all angelically, and then you hear an explosion, and then like fucking Mission Impossible, you see like Q just like fall out, and then at the very end there's a bubble around him, as he shouts, "I thought you'd carry me!" And he boing, 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 and he bounces down and away from you all. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
No notes. No notes.
Oh
We
my
played
god.
Andy good.
That was great.
Oh my gosh. The session was great. The throwback to an old thing was great. The last 5 minutes.
Chaos.
That's among the like action consequences is the most chaotic.
That's funny because, like, literally, Pierce had just said he's prone to doing shit like this.
Thank you for joining us on tonight's session. We'll be back 2 weeks from tonight. Be sure to follow us on Twitch and watch our reruns. YouTube, podcasts, all that fun stuff. Thank you for joining us. Good night. Meeting adjourned.
Namaste.
Bye.